Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Governor David Umahi, that's the governor of Ebonyi State, and also he doubles as the governor or the president of Southeastern Governors Forum, had again started talking. And what he's saying, I just hope and pray that posterity judges him fairly in future. But before we go into the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel to find out what it is he said concerning insecurity, IPOB, ESN, and insecurity generally. How it is. We'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it to see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi on Wednesday said Nigeria as a nation played into the hands of restive youth, having failed to address their demands and agitations which they hitherto made. Umahi spoke on Wednesday when the Assistant Inspector General of Police (AIG) in charge of Zone 9 Umuahia, AIG Enelkon, paid him a courtesy call at Old Government House Abakaliki, said when the youth were making demands and agitation about the Southeast region, which has been marginalized, the federal government failed to address their concerns, and their impression had been bought by other people in the region. He said the impression had even been made worse by the fact that the people of the Southeast region were not given opportunity at the security hierarchy of the nation. According to David Umahi, the impression here is that we are not welcomed in Nigeria. We are not welcomed here in Nigeria. He noted that the situation had given the governors in the region a very serious task, even as he alleged that those who were aggrieved with the government in the region were tactically supporting the restive youth to cause mayhem. He, however, maintained that the governors in the Southeast region believed in one Nigeria, where fairness, equity, justice, and fair play would be guaranteed, if it is guaranteed now. Let's continue. Let me say, AIG, that the nation Nigeria played into the hands of our restive youth because there were a number of demands they were making. There were agitations about the way the South is being treated at the national level. And when these are repeated, our people bought the impression that they are fighting for the welfare of our people. They are fighting for our security, especially when people feel from this side to be promoted at the national level and are not promoted rightly or wrongly. And when we are not given the opportunity at the security hierarchy of the nation, so the impression here is that we are not welcome in Nigeria. It has given the governors a very serious task with regards to this, and I'm sure the security agencies know this. And it seems a number of people, especially those who are aggrieved with the government, are tactically supporting them. But we, the governors in Southeast, believe in one Nigeria and in fairness, and it's quite dicey one. He said, we want to be treated nicely just like other regions, and this is a fact. The governor further condemned the assassination attempts on the lives of State Publicity Secretary of APC, Mr. Simbad Obwautu, and burning of the fuel station he owned before he became a governor by hoodlums. The governor also condemned the burning of INEC offices in Easy North and Ebonyi local government areas of the state by hoodlums as at Tuesday night. Let me condemn very strongly and very seriously the killings of security agents. I have said it severally. Burning of police stations yesterday, 2 INEC offices in Easy North and Ebonyi local government areas, and even burning of a filling station that I owned before 2 days ago, and attempted assassination of the State Publicity Secretary of APC. Whoa, this is really serious. Can you imagine? They've started even going to... I didn't even know that they actually burnt 2 INEC offices in Ebonyi State. This is really... But let's just... Before we go into full analysis of what... He said quite a lot. We know we could, look at it hierarchically, but let's look at what Nigerians are saying very quickly. This one says there won't be one Nigeria where justice, equity, and fair play will be guaranteed. Know this, let it sink into your skull. This one here is saying all these governors should be bold and speak and condemn the injustice against their region, not going around the matter. Okay, this one here is saying the man cowardice is in their DNA, which prevents them from being bold in agitating for the benefit of their people and injustices done to them. This one here say, oh, good morning, chief. It is well. This one here say, fairness, equity here in Nigeria. This one here is saying, Umahi, are you the one talking this, or you are just covering up so that this UGM will not find you out? Very soon it will change. It is well. Oh. Okay, but let's look at this critically. There's so many points the governor of Ebonyi State. In fact, for a very long while now, Governor David Umahi has been talking, and a lot of his talks are making a lot of sense. There's something he said. He said, "Look, the FG just played directly into the hands of the Restive youth." What he meant by the Restive youth, I think, personally, I think he's talking about those who are shouting and screaming marginalization, ESN, UGM, IPOB. Generally they've been saying that the Igbos have not been featured in the affairs of Nigeria, hence they want out. It is not a hidden knowledge. They've been saying it openly and all that. Now he's not saying like they've been agitating and finally the FG had played into them. But he expected, tactically, because based on all the points he raised, he expected that the federal government would have rather looked into the points they raised, all right, and find out a way of trashing it. He made mention of tackling it rather. He made mention of the fact that in the hierarchy of security in Nigeria, national level, you rarely will see an Igbo man, in security architecture of the country. And looking at the major languages, quote and unquote, the Igbo is supposed to be among them, but they're not in the hierarchy of things. And they said for that, coupled with ESN being produced, ESN established, he was so tactical about it, he didn't really mention names, but ESN established, and finding out that ESN were actually guarding the bushes and they had support of the people. And with all this going on, and now we have the president. Don't forget, some hours ago, AGF Malami that just said something about, made a comparison between the Igbo man that sells spare part in the north and the Fulani herdsman that graze openly in the south. Now, the Igbo man that sells spare parts in the north pays tax, rents everything, both his shop and his house, and it doesn't disturb the next man's business. It doesn't disturb the next man from doing his business, and it doesn't encroach in anybody's. Yes, he doesn't cause social menaces like raping or killing and all that. But in the south, it's quite different. Nobody just woke up and said the Fulani should go or Fulani herdsmen should go. It's because of the number of social menaces and mayhem they have caused over the years. And with all this, and coupled with insecurity going on, he's now saying, look, the federal government are getting this all wrong when it comes to the issue of restivity in the southeast. That they should have done it the other way around and not this way. And they're just played into the hands that it may not, they're having the situation in their hand now. But it's still not late, if you ask me personally, because there can still be a U-turn, a turnaround where they should negotiate. Dialogue. All life matters. Dialogue, please. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section once I take lesson to run. Have a nice time.